Hi everyone, it's Jessie from Om Yoga. Thank you for joining me today for this tutorial on arm pressure pose and Firefly. For today's practice, you'll want 2 yoga blocks. Grab a mat and we'll get started. Meeting me in a yoga squat. Press the palms together, wiggle the elbows inside of the thighs. See if you can use it to open up the hips. Work to lengthen through the spine, staying open through the heart, the chest. Let's bring the left hand out to the side. Inhale as you wave the right arm high, find a twist. And then start to take a few circles with the wrists in one direction. And then we switch. Get a big inhale. You can stay here if you'd like. Wrap up for the bind. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Right hand wraps behind the back. Inhale as you gaze over your right shoulder. Give it one more big inhale. Exhale, softly unwind. Come back through to center. Pause in the middle. This time the right arm comes out to the side. Inhale as you wave the left arm high. Take a few circles with the wrists. Switch directions. Give it a big inhale as you rotate from the tail. Stay here, or should you wish, exhale, wrap up for the bind. Right arm wraps around the front of the right shin, left hand behind the back. Inhale, rotate from the tail wherever you're at. One more big inhale. Exhale, softly unwind. Come back through to center. Press the palms together. We're going to start with our arm pressure pose. So as with any arm balance, we're going to use our strong chaturanga base, 90-degree bend in the elbow. Strong hands, you'll press into the 4 corners of the palms and grip with the fingertips. For arm pressure pose, we're going to enter in halfway from a malasana and a forward fold. From here, you'll start to work both legs on like straps of a backpack, working to bring the thighs to the forearms. You'll plant the hands, fingers point towards the toes, bend the elbows and take a moment to just sit here. See how this feels. You'll drop the hips like a cantilever. Maybe start to walk the toes in. If you can, cross the ankles to lock in the posture, really press the ground away. I'm gripping with the fingertips. I'm pressing into the 4 corners of the palms. I'm squeezing my thighs onto the triceps. Take another deep breath. Dismount the way that you came in. Lower the feet down to the mat. Work to lift the hips. Take a moment in this forward fold. Maybe shake the head yes. Shake it no. If you found that your hands didn't come all the way down to the mat, you can use your yoga blocks, setting them up behind you so that you can plant the hands on the blocks. Once again, you'll put your legs on like straps of a backpack. Plant the hands, strong chaturanga arms, fingers point towards the toes. You'll press the palms into the blocks, lower the hips down like a cantilever. Start to walk the toes in, perhaps working to cross the ankles, lock in the postures. If you feel strong here, maybe work the bend out of the elbows. Keep smiling across the collarbones, keeping the integrity in the upper body. Give it one more deep inhale. Exhale, softly dismount the way you came in. Feet to the mat. Work to lift the hips. Maybe shake the head yes, shake it no. From here, we'll work to extend this posture into our Firefly pose. So we're moving the blocks for a moment. The entry point is exactly the same. We'll begin to lift the hips. Put your legs on like straps of a backpack. Plant the hands down to the mat. Fingers point towards the toes. Bend the elbows. Create a shelf for the booty. Start to lower the hips. And instead of crossing the ankles, perhaps begin to lift, really working to stay active in the toes. Lower the hips down to lift the legs a little bit higher. Give it one more big inhale. Exhale, you'll work to dismount the way that you came in. Lower the feet to the mat. Lift the hips. Maybe shake the head yes. Shake it no. Once again, you can use your yoga blocks to maybe help you find a little bit more height in this posture. Placing the blocks behind you, bring the legs onto the forearms like straps of a backpack. You'll plant the hands. You'll start to lower the hips. Create a shelf for the thighs. Strong chaturanga arms. Lower the hips. Keep pressing the ground away. Work to straighten the legs. Stay active through the toes. Maybe work the bend out of the elbows. Give it one more big inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the feet down towards the ground. Lift the hips. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. One more big inhale. Exhale, sink the hips in between the heels. Meet me back in Malasana.